Right, Jimmy here. I'm doing a drink tasting video. Looking at the clock, it's like just before 12 o'clock. Not working today, so I'm not like... I've got a drink tasting video, Fanta Afterlife, but it says at the bottom it's Apple Zero Sugar. I don't think it comes up quite well on camera, but it is Beetlejuice inspired, and it is Michael Keaton. Well, Michael Keaton's definitely original. Whether it's the new one for, whether it's for the new one, who knows? So this has got. I'm just seeing what it's got in it. Sucralose. Oh, my mum could have this. Basically, my mum. Basically anything with aspartame in, she can't have. It's like a bad reaction. So this actually has sucralose in it. Good. So this is Fanta Afterlife. Not every so quite a lot of drinks will have. I will still just drink whatever. Well, I won't drink pee. I don't know where did that come from. So this is apple, no sugar. So it's basically zero sugar apple. That's Fanta. I'm going to be honest, I think I prefer Tango. Right, actually it helps. Ooh. No. I prefer Tango Apple. It's weird how you can have the same flavour, but it's just a different one. I'm going to talk about how cool it is to be actually caught up with footage. Like literally I would have, I think for the first time this year, I've got barely any footage to upload. I still have videos, but I have probably 2 or 3 at max. So including this, like 2 or 3. Because I've been, let's just say it's like last week, came back from Saltburn, got my Saltburn footage uploaded to the channel. And I was uploading the Saltburn footage whilst I was on holiday, and then I went camping to Fackley. So whilst I was uploading footage from Fackley, doing that, I was also uploading from Saltburn. So I practically got all of my Saltburn footage up from Saltburn. And then Fackley, there was like 10 videos, like not many videos altogether. So I was uploading that again whilst I was there as well. And then it got to like a few days later, I went to Micklefield, pretty much, and did some stuff there. But I was also uploading stuff from the holiday, stuff from like spare stuff as well. And then you guessed it, I got over from Micklefield and I started uploading a couple of stuff. And then I just suddenly I've been ahead of content now. Because there's no noise downstairs, the dogs just keep barking. It does feel weird actually, because I'm on a day off, but I do feel a lot better. There was a point where I just didn't have like that. I just have that like, yeah, do something. But what I'm doing is not doing something because I worked the weekend. So I'm primarily just keeping the energy usage to a minimum. I mean, I'm still... Yeah, I can tolerate it, but I probably won't have that again. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, so I've got that, and other thing as well is I'm going away for one day, but I'm going away in November, sometime in November. So I wanted to here's the thing, Blackpool play their home. I wanted to see what Blackpool home games they had from like pretty much like last week to the end of the year, and they're playing 6 home games in 3 months, which I think is pretty shit. really. It's like pretty piss poor, to be fair. You think like, okay, yeah. But then I kind of remembered why. International duties. But then they're in League One. So is there any of their players that are on international duty? Who knows? Because here's the thing, you can still be in a League One, League Two team, but still be on international duty because of where you're from. Because who knows, they could have a player that's from one of the most random countries in Africa, and they'd be like, "Oh, I've got an international duty. I'm playing for Eritrea, or I'm playing for the Ivory Coast." Well, the Ivory Coast is more obvious, or whatever. And then they'd be like, "Oh, because you're playing, can't play this." It's pretty much the case of like all if one or two are playing, then the others can't play. Just how international works. But yes, I'm going to stay in the football stadium, and that's something I'd wanted to do. When I stayed in Blackpool last year, I stayed in like one of the very generic hotels, like bed sits, bed likes, etc., for just one night, and it was a bit noisy because of where it was. It was on a weekend as well. So basically, I looked at it like I looked at the home games of when they were playing, and I looked at the dates of when they're playing, and I tied them up to the hotel on Booking.com, and they all had, pardon me, they all had sold out to them, except for one. Hence why I'm going. So on the day that I'm going is Blackpool at home, but they're playing Liverpool, and it's in the EFL Trophy. It's an EFL Trophy match. And I initially thought, okay, that's not the one that's sold out. So I'll look at the others for like League One, and they're all sold out towards the end of December. So I thought, well, let's just go for the Wednesday one, book it. Wednesday, come back Thursday. Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to go watch Blackpool. But because where I am is it has a pitch view in the room. So I can just stay in the room and be comfy and everything and watch the game. I think what I need to do is briefly, I'm going to talk about Blackpool, my trip, and what my ideas are for that. Because this is just a drink tasting video. So I think towards later, when it gets closer towards that day, I'm going to be like, okay, this is what I'm doing, that's what I'm going to do. Because I've kind of got a brief idea, because my train gets to like Blackpool for 2 o'clock, and I've got an hour before I have to clock in, check into the hotel, unpack, and I've got like 3 to 4 hours before the match starts. So then like I want to just do some stuff around Blackpool. Anyway, gonna wrap up the video. Thanks so much for now. 12:06. Goodbye.